tailgate was open. I panicked.
Okay, buddy, he's doing something.
I've been no more than you. So, really exciting. I kind of had an epiphany as far as you being new to creating videos and to try to put it on YouTube. I'm late in the game. People have already dominated that industry, right? All this stuff. I've been trying to, been trying to practice, right? You watch all these other creators and you look up the tips and tricks and things like that. And they always say, don't be shy, don't be afraid, talk to the camera, you know, tell your story type of thing. And so then the next problem is, what is your story, right? They say everyone has one, and I believe it. I totally believe it. Everyone can create something from your everyday life. But me, I was just trying to figure out what that is. What is it that is my strength? What is it that is that I'm good at, that I could tell and create out of that and put it out there for people to impact other people. I was struggling with that, and then trying to figure out how to do not just regular videos, you know, because I like to do short films. I like the video camera stuff. I've done that since I was a kid. Now I'm an adult and I can afford better gear and equipment, and I know more and all this stuff like that. It's really exciting to be able to do. So I'm going to do that, but then also to be able to kind of vlog, right? To be able to have conversation with and to communicate and things like that. So I just wrestled with what that could be. How do I do the two? How do I make one different than the other, or whatever? Because I didn't want to just do, here's my life. First, I make breakfast. Then I take the kids to school. You know, that's not what you really want. Some people might like that, but that's not kind of what I want to do. So then it hit me that although it may not be very frequent, you know, I can do this style of video, you know, when it comes about. Like, a big part of my life is my job, which is working at a church. And so a big part of what I could do is moments that we are about to do something, or an event, or things like that. That's what I can tell. That's the story I can tell. So whether you come and you see it for how it is one thing, but then kind of seeing the behind the scenes and just how it was developed, and the people, and ooh, shaky, sorry, and you know, how all that got developed, and then me telling the process. And you know, I'm probably not doing a very good job of just blatantly telling it now. Hopefully I can show the story better. So today's a little different. After having that epiphany, then I realized, well, today we are having Christmas musical practice for our kids' connection, for our children's church. And it's going to be different than it has in the past. We're not doing live per se. We're keeping attendance limited because we have limited seating here because of COVID and things like that. So one of the biggest things we're doing is the production team is going above and beyond, and we're going to live stream it to everybody else. So today they're kind of doing a rehearsal, dress rehearsal type thing, because it is tomorrow. And so I thought, I'll come. I'm the online host for it. I don't have to be here today, but I thought I would come and do this right here, show a little bit of behind the scenes, and you know, just talk about it and talk about the process and things like that. I don't know, just show what's going on. Here's what's happening, where I'm at today, type of thing. So I don't know, like I said, I know I gotta think things through more and be more intentional, so I'm trying to, but at the same time, it's all new territory, right? It's hard to be intentional when you don't know what to be intentional about. So I don't know if that makes sense or not. So yeah, that's what it is. So here's the thing. You know, talking about this whole brand new venture, right? Trying to make videos and create. One of the biggest things that I mentioned before is you can't be afraid to record in public. You can't be afraid to record in front of people. So that's one thing. That's something you gotta be conscious of in the aspect of don't let it worry you, right? Don't let it concern you. And be respectful of people and as far as getting them on the camera and stuff, but for you yourself, don't be afraid to just have a camera carrying around and talk to it and things like that, because people today are used to it. Now, the thing I would say, and I could be wrong, maybe it's just me just trying to, find excuses, but in my area, you don't see that happening very often. These big creators that are out there on the internet now, they're from bigger cities, they're from bigger places, and so, maybe the more people it is, it's just different. At least I think. But for here, it's a little bit different in my area. So, here I am at my own church and I'm around people that I know. And I'm about to go and not only maybe possibly record them, I'm pretty sure they're all okay with it, or record what they're doing. But then if I step off the side, I'm talking to the camera like this, you get where I'm going. It makes me a little nervous. But you know what? That's the whole part of the journey, right? Is learning and adapting and seeing if something happens. And eventually, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. Eventually, I will post one of these videos on YouTube. I've practiced a lot at talking to the camera, filming different things, filming B-roll with this camera. So yeah, well, maybe this will make it. I don't know yet. It depends on if I want B-roll, I want some action stuff. So we'll see if I can intersperse something here and make something happen. So, all right.